So my cat turned off the computer when I was trying to talk about that last stuff there, and it's the article that I wrote that my mind can really just, it's called Essential Work Only, and just get the right message out. See, because what I'm going through, it should not be an isolated incident, but it is because everybody is so segregated, and the devil gets his way, everybody's separated, and a lot of people don't really want that. I don't want that. See, there's a balance to be made when it comes to each other. We, love or people, humanity, humans, we know how to create that balance and to give each other space. That's what it takes. Just like literally, we would have little places to charge up, do things, and we kind of see that, but it's a maze of confusion, man. That's what Phil Collins says, right? It's a land of confusion, and not much love to go around. So yeah, no, we've got to see the human side of the organism is tucked way down, and that's what tries to come up and heal things, and it's a fight inside each individual, it seems, but we are getting through this. This is the most amazing time to be alive right now, unlike any other, and it does have to do with the latest technological base that um, that that we have to use. Out of all the things, this was the most important thing to introduce to us globally because it's communications. Oh, they have to. Intergalactically, it's a law. We, in order to induce or cause an evolution, and that is to, now I'm getting the visuals, and it's not looking great for any of us. First of all, we're all going to die, but it's important that we leave a legacy here of some sort, mainly a hand-me-down, a legend to the children that says, this is what we found and this is how we do it. And it's already trying to happen, but do you know the hijacking is real? So the hijacking is such as this, we have this latest technological base and you have a camera on it, and that points out into the sky. You could put some filters on it, but why? But you can, people are entertaining themselves. Anyway, they have literally stolen reality and or the sky, as 92% are dislocative of it, and they stole your security system. Therefore, because transparency is the best security, they are currently re-upping their status based on the most latest technological access by intergalactic policy and rule, which is how the technological base is making it here. They have to stand on that business. Otherwise, imagine how much of a threat actual human beings would be. Right now, none of them know that they need to play this game. They could be miserable enough to just turn it into the correct thing to do. More like disciplined enough. Yeah, and that could be miserable for some people to just even think about it. A lot of them just turn it off and they don't really look at it very much. It is the most incredibly stupid thing. That's why. Unless you use it right, and they don't get it. A lot of people are living in fear and they want their privacy, privacy, privacy. It's like, no, you guys, that is what stops evolution. If you're being quiet, and like whole entire families can live in the dark with abuse and stuff. And boy, talk about spiritual possession and demons flying around these people. Really not even human being born. I see too many slit eye um, entities out there, and then the black eye entities are very troubling. I live in a hive, so a lot of them just turn it off. People do. They get paranoid about stuff. They think they know better. Oh no, I gotta stop this. No, you can't stop it. Might as well get into it, dudes, people. To create unity is why it's here. You would have to turn attention to the main distractor, which is Buddhism is going to talk about it, which is the mind, the mental imprisonment that the system relies upon. It's not a fun subject matter, right? Everybody thinks they're right, and they are a narcissist, the poor little fuckers. But see, I'm pretty sure there's that little toddler in there that deep down they just want to do the right thing, and they will follow a leader, but they don't do it unless everybody else is going, and they're like, oh, okay. They don't know. And see, right now, the thing to do is be a bully, just like your politician and the next narcissist out there. This is what I'm talking about. To unify what is already unified, but is being chopped up and separated out systematically. Let me go back to the top. They have literally stolen reality and or the sky. That's what unifies. As 92% are dislocative of it. And they stole your security system, therefore. Because transparency is the best security. I'm sorry, this is like way advanced for you guys, right? This is like an extraterrestrial is trying to talk to you guys here. Yep. And you don't see me. Not even in my own hometown. I am not visible to anybody. Whoever stationed next door is being the worst, and that's fine. Thanks for the publicity, dummy. And you people need to learn. You need to just get it into your perception, because then your evolution will take you that much farther, and then when you die, you won't leave that awareness. You'll be like, what did I just, and then watch out. Watch out. It's not any different when you die. You're going to have to negotiate your own understanding about the entire cosmos. What's coming, babe? What's coming down the tunnel? Your evolutionary process, your love ability, what is it? On and on we go. Because transparency is the best security. They, baby and soul eater, occupants down here that are being possessed, really, it's fourth dimensional shit. Watch out. That's what I say. High priestess here, very different kind of person, and how else can it be? Come on, just accept some of the people in your neighborhood. By intergalactic policy and rule, which is how the technological base is making it here, they have to stand on their business. Otherwise, imagine how much a threat actual human beings would be. But human beings can take this over too. It's our time now. We're supposed to do this, is what I'm saying. Right now, none of them know that they need to play this game. They could be miserable enough to just turn it into the correct thing to do. Stop playing with your egos and start figuring out something. Educate yourself. What is it? Well, do you know the right God? It's all right. If you have been misled and you don't know what it is to be in harmony with each other. You don't know what harmoniousness is. You don't know that there could be differences, massive differences, black, white, people, but you guys are all to complement each other. See, and you can. It's true. Okay, and so like the Dalai Lama said, quantum computerization would be good for only one thing, and that is to point the way to reality and or outer space, the final frontier, to create unity. The truth is the same for all, especially everything. Okay, you just got to look and stop being Luke on the scene. Your mind is going to block it out. See, this is something that, believe it or not, people are going to start. They know this. You'll be surprised how many people are sitting knowing this, but they are outnumbered and they've been beat back. Oh, if you know this kind of thing, if you are what they call maybe a star seed, but there's so many different names. I would just say, have you made it to becoming human? Then you have experienced the bullying. You have experienced the beat back. You have experienced feeling hopeless and getting a disease, perhaps, and with all the rest. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to have any of them. None. And being a woman is not a disease. Good God, all of it. It's so sacred and amazing. If they just used the latest technological base correctly and choreographed a global judicial algorithmic complaint, which is already here. You guys just need to do this. Collect each other in cartons. Yeah, that's my instructions in my last video. That's what they're calling it, cartons. And basically is boxes of good apples and bad apples. See, and that's easy. I'm going to start doing it. It's just, if I'm going to be on here, I have to do it for at least an hour a day. And it won't take long because you stick your head out, and whoever tries to chop it off is usually the enemy. Block the enemy. Just block them. Don't let them have access, and start collecting cartons of the God. That's just it. And I didn't just say that we're not involved in a major war, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay, kids. You're safe. God protects you. The enemy is going to flush off into a electronic wash. Here comes the data centers. Did you know what they are really for? They are to collect the information that will be happening over AI, which is the 92% is not human backdrop. It's AI. So you don't know that they're being honest with you, and our psychologists have been trying to point this out, and some of them have coined it. They said, though, this is AI. They are artificial intelligence. They are fake human beings. They're not awake yet. That's all. I go like this because it's like, well, they're not awake. The poor things. You know what I mean? They're all handicapped, but they're like, oh, like this, like this, like this. It's like, yeah, go and build the AI data centers for you to be filtered in there. And where do you go? Where did you go? We're trying to get rid of evil, babe. Watch out. So, but it needs to be used correctly. Otherwise, they can send the schism in. Yeah, they have CERN down, but you have to watch out. CERN is coming in the form of AI data centers, just kind of spreading out, and they have a hold of the plasmatic field anyway. If we just use this correctly and choreographed a global, we can choreograph it on this. See, choreograph means, hey everybody, I got an idea. They've been doing it for years. Let's go to the subway. Let's practice our dance moves now in our room with the music. And then choreograph a time that we all move to the subway and then start dancing. That's exactly what we're talking about now. Did you know that Tartaria, a city, globally, it was a civilization that just popped in and out of existence. It's like, well, what the hell is going on here? And they had cell phones. It was choreographed by using cell phones. The controllers of that civilization did, and it was completely illegal because they were cloning humans, and they were using the latest technological base and doing, it was a mixture of stuff, but the cloning of the humans was wrong, and a lot of people were going crazy towards the end, and a lot of the big beautiful buildings turned into insane asylums. It was weird. That really happened. Civilizations are rising and falling here, and this is a huge development right now, and the sifting is real. Getting your cartons of eggs, babes. This is fucking really scary because you could have some few bad eggs under your roof. Hi, black sheep, empath. How are you doing with your narcissists over there? I'm sorry, it's just that now here's the part where I say, wow, barely minute 13. Oh, would you women kick back a little bit? Get a smile on your face, maintain it. Make sure that that thing, narcissist, likes to see the smile on your face, that it actually strives to see your genuine smile. They don't control it. They control themselves. They know the energy they bring to the table. Therefore, the garden that you're growing that brings up this ambiance of joy and trust, safety. See, the woman has a hell of a profound responsibility here, and that's going to have to be known. But some of us already know it. Luckily, women have a sense of it. But do we ever talk? Do you ever you have to create an algorithmic play here, and it's not like against men. No, these are our children, Hans. It's going to start getting more and more clear. Come on now. Last paragraph, something kind of egoic. I might change it, but not really. Gather up your cartons. It's time to do that. Get cartons. It's not just supply. You don't limit it to just your circle of people that you had literally. And no, this is about the truth. It's not about people. The more and more truth and or God that you hit and care to handle, the better you feel. The more you feel good. It's the communications that you're obligating yourself to do in your spacesuit, inside and out. It's not too late for anybody. We are all injured. We are all the wounded warrior kind of thing. We're all thinking that we're all thinking that we have done wrong, that we're not good enough. And it's like, that's not the truth. Man, the promise is, especially if you knew what I knew through the English alphabet, which is an interfacing system sent from benevolent beings who live in outer space, who actually man it. It's hard to tell you, but no, all of the extraterrestrials, white, black, yellow, red, brown, blue, they all have benevolence, but it's the white extraterrestrial that it embodies the intellectual property of the air, which is of our communications, and of course, the interstellar travel. It's about communications. It's about the airwaves. You don't even know how this realm is. So, because their very presence, not only here but the entire universe, is what is maintaining. It's kind of like now you look at your space movies and you have Star Trek or something, and that spaceship has every ET in it. You've got the draconian guy, he looks gnarly. You've got Spock, he's a fucking cyborg. You got a China woman, maybe. Yeah, you have just a regular white man talking, and then right? That's what I mean. But the Earth is like this, okay? And just accept it. You watch your cartoons and you accept that. Let's get your cartoons going. Get your cartons going. You have cartons. Okay, this is a carton. And there's cartons within cartons, but really what it's called is cabinets. You store your cartons in the cabinets. Woo, I'm excited about it. It's going to take me a while. I'm just an Aries rising that wants to do it now. I want to jump ahead. It's like, babes, would you get into 3D a little bit? You have time, but no, the communications is there. You have to use your intuition. You're on this thing anyway, and it will talk to you. It says, okay, now you put this kind of message up. And we might come up with content. For instance, this very content here is found on my Facebook page. Share it. Share it. Make people aware. Make them turn into a data center that is way more powerful than the machine. See, it's either that or the machine does a blind run. But we don't need to do this blind run. Just let's do this, babes. Please use this thing right. Now, it's about, I was going to say kind of quite childishly, do you believe in God? What I mean is, okay, so I'm going to the courthouse and I have to slow it way down. They want you to slow down. I'm like, okay, no, I do want to slow down. I want to have this conversation. It was really intense. They swore me in. I wasn't ready for that. See, they use strong language, and I think that they should be able to be held accountable in higher courts of law about what they say. And that's what I'm going to do for us all. And I'm wondering, when do this is one of the videos I need to put on my page and just say, babes, hello. If people are not responding, I have an obligation to cut you off, because we have to create cartons of people that are serious about what's going on, taking place in their life. There are a lot of people that are living in bondage and they don't know that they're not human yet. They are sucking each other's soul down. This needs to stop. It could be happening between friends, organizations, families, but it is happening and it needs to quit. Because, it's a massive distraction. It's a bunch of noise, and they are harvesting. They're harvesting and eating your babies and doing this thing with the energy. See, that's what I described, is that now it's under your roof. You're a lineage that is from that, possibly hijacked. Watch out, babes. We have to clean this shit up. You're all forgiven. Go to God, please. It feels good. Reach for the feel good. Have fun. Yep. So I'm going to continue to work with my intuition and to get on top of my business here. You should too. I know what I came here to do, and I'm doing precisely what I'm supposed to do. How about you?